Hope everyone's doing all right. Today, I'd ordered that fertilizer and it is in. I'm just gonna do the 10 acres that we cut and baled the other day. And then later this week, I'm gonna try to put some more out on my other fields. So anyhow, we did get some rain. It may be a little soft, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm only gonna get 1 ton, so I'm not gonna have that much weight on me. So anyhow, we're gonna go to the feed store, pick it up, and after that, we will come back home, and I gotta unhook the tractor from the baler, hook up the sprayer, and then we're ready to go. All right, we get to the feed store, we got the sprayer. Now we're going to unhook the tractor and the baler and then hook the tractor up to the sprayer. So anyhow, let's get to it. All right, well, we finished, and tell you what, this is the first time I used liquid fertilizer, and wow, all I can say is I'm really impressed by how easy it was to use. It really comes in handy having the foam markers on the ends on both sides, so you can kind of gauge how far out you need to go, and that works really good. I would still like to eventually one day get one of those guidance systems that are mounted inside the tractor, so that I'm not having to look backwards the whole time and having to stress about getting the markers lined up just right. And I know, like when I use solid fertilizer, the granules, it doesn't have the markers. So I bought just enough to do this field, and that was using a I used a map measuring tool on one of the apps I have, and it came up to 10 acres, and maybe it's a little hair over, but so I put 200 pounds to the acre, so I just got 1 ton worth, and they had it all set for me. All I do is just open a valve, and that was it. It was this one right here, so now it's shut. This right here is your foam. The way that works, I'll take it around to the other side. And what's crazy is this stuff is cheaper than the granules. So if it's cheaper, it has the foam markers, and it's easy to get in. There's a longer line to wait for the solid. So I'm kind of like, well, why is, I don't know, to me it's a win-win-win. But anyhow, try not to get that foam up there drip on me. So anyway, you don't use this at all. This is connected to the hydraulics, and when you're ready for it to work, you push it down. This contacts that tire. This turns this compressor and this pump, and the pump, which is right here, it pushes air into this, which is your foam solution. Foam comes down this pipe, out the back, down to the ends. There's one on each end, and that way, you know, every time you make a pass, I was trying to get the foam to either line up right on top of each other, or maybe just a little bit of next to it, but not quite on it. So let's see if I can do this with one hand. There we go. I'm about to get rained on, so I want to try to get out of here. That's it. Arms are back up. That valve is shut, and I'll take the hydraulic hoses and all that stuff off when I get to the house. But yeah, I bought just enough to do 10 acres, and literally the second I got done, and that's not counting that big tree out in the middle of the place, so I had to go around that. I'll show you a map of what I did. Anyway, where I was turning on that end, over here on this end, and then over there, I thought there might be a few spots where I might have missed, so I went back and I was able to engage it and disengage it from the tractor, and I made those corners out back and forth to make sure I didn't have any gaps in my coverage. And literally, I mean, it was like clockwork. The second I got done, I was like, oh, I'll just make a couple passes in the middle. I look back, and that's when it ran out. So, I mean, you couldn't ask for any better. So, anyhow, I'm going to keep this a short one, just because there's not a whole lot to do the rest of this week because it's raining, and I don't know. But anyhow, you never know. I might make another one. There's no telling. So anyhow, we're going to let you go, and appreciate you watching, and we'll keep you updated. And of course, remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and any questions you might have, I'll be happy to answer them. I'm still relatively new to this whole YouTube video, and you know, I've been helping my grandparents and my dad with the hay for a long time, and this is really maybe my second year of really doing it by myself. And so I say by myself, I do have a lot of help. I mean, my son, my dad, he does help. I try to help him out and so forth. But anyhow, we're gonna get out of here. It's starting to rain a little bit better now, so I want to get out before I make too much of a mess. So we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.